today we will revise whole civics, means quick revision of all the chapters. First of all, first chapter is on equality. In this chapter, I've read about universal adult franchise and how people were discriminated. For example, you have read about Om Prakash Valmiki, Ansari couple, and then you have read that this discrimination was done not only in India but in other countries also. For example, you have read about Rosa Parks, how she was discriminated in America. So first is universal adult franchise. By this, people who are at the age of 18 or above have right to vote. People, all adults who are at the age of 18 or above have right to vote. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, gender. In our country, it was followed in 1950. Our country adopted universal adult franchise in 1950 when our constitution came into power. So universal adult franchise gives political equality to the people, because by this people can contest elections and people equal right to vote is given to all. So this universal adult franchise, it gives political equality to the people. Next, right to equality is given to us by the Constitution. It's our fundamental right, first fundamental right. By this, equal job opportunities are given to all. People can use public property. Everyone can use public property, such as parks, roads, government hospitals, schools, etc. And in this chapter, you have also read about how people were discriminated. You have read about Om Prakash Valmiki, who wrote Juthan. Juthan batana? Juthan was written by Om Prakash Valmiki. So that is his autobiography, written by Om Prakash Valmiki. So Om Prakash Valmiki belonged to Dalit class. Dalit means so-called people, low caste people, so-called people. So Om Prakash Valmiki was discriminated in the school by his teachers and by his classmates. He had to sit at the back near the door on the floor, and he was forced to clean the school campus. He was insulted by his classmates. And in this chapter, you have read about Ansari couple. Ansaris were Muslims, and they were searching for an apartment on rent, and they were searching an apartment, a house on rent in the locality where majority of the Hindu people lived. Ansari couple did not get house on rent. When owner of the house came to know that couple, Ansari couple belonged to Islam religion, Ansari couple was Muslim, they refused to give their apartment on rent. Property dealer asked Ansaris to change their name. So, property dealer asked them from Ansaris to become Mr. and Mrs. Kumar, but Ansari couple refused. And later they got house on rent, but they were discriminated by Hindu people in the locality where they were searching for an apartment where majority of Hindu community people lived. In this way, they were discriminated by them. But this discrimination cannot be followed not only in India, it's followed in other countries also. Look, Constitution has given us right to equality, but still there are some backward areas in our country where people are still discriminated. Still people have to face lots of discrimination in the society. Though untouchability is banned, but still in backward areas, people followed it. Next, in America also, African Americans were treated badly by whites. African Americans means people who migrated from Africa to America in search of better future or in search of jobs. They were discriminated by white people. African Americans were treated as blacks in America and they were discriminated by the whites. And no rights were given to them. They had to live in slums. They were not allowed to sit in the bus till all whites had seat. They had to sometimes, they had to leave their seat in the bus for the whites. So Rosa Parks was coming from her job. She was so tired. She was sitting in a bus. And when she was asked to give her seat to white, she refused. As I've told you, she was so tired. She refused to give her seat to white. So in this way, in America, civil rights movement was launched. It was launched by Martin Luther King Jr. This movement was against racial discrimination, which the African people had to face in America. Martin Luther King launched civil rights movement. Base of this movement was non-violence. Martin Luther King was follower of Mahatma Gandhi. And you know, he visited India to pay homage to the holy land of Mahatma Gandhi. मार्टिन लूथर किंग इंडिया आया, उसने कहा कि मैं माथा टेकना चाहता हूँ, प्रणाम करना चाहता हूँ ऐसी धरती को जहाँ के महात्मा गांधी थे. तो विजिटेड इंडिया. So this is, in this chapter you also have read about midday meal scheme program. What steps have been taken by government to bring equality among the people? So first of all, the government has given us right to equality, equal job opportunities, equality before law. तो इस way से, and midday meal scheme was also introduced by the government. First of all, it was started in Tamil Nadu. सबसे पहले midday meal scheme कहाँ पे start हुई? Tamil Nadu. And after Tamil Nadu, this scheme was followed in other states of India. In this midday meal scheme, students sit together. In government school, it is followed in government schools. Students sit together to have lunch. And government give jobs to Dalit women. Dalit women cook food in these schools. Children enjoy food by sitting together in the rows. They do not bother who is sitting next to them, and they do not bother who has cooked this food and who is serving this food. They do not bother. वो bother ही नहीं करते कि खाना किसने बनाया, किस जात की, किस कास्ट की है वो woman. They do not bother. They also not bothered who is serving this food. चाहे वो भी कोई दलित man है या woman है, children bother नहीं करते. And while sitting together in a row, they do not bother who is sitting next to them. In this way, government has brought equality among the children. And why this? attendance of poor children in schools have been increased because children are from very poor family, and many of the children, they come to school only to enjoy food. So near recess, attendance of the students in the school increased. So in this way, government has increased the attendance of the poor children in the school, and government has brought equality. Government has given job opportunities to the Dalit women and men under this scheme. So this is about the chapter equality. Next is role of government in health. We are paying so many taxes to our government. We are giving taxes, and in return, it becomes a responsibility of the government to provide us healthcare facilities, educational facilities, healthcare facilities, sanitation, clean drinking water, जो भी है. In this chapter, we will read about healthcare facilities. Healthcare facilities is to provide healthcare facilities is the responsibility of the government. Constitution has given us right to life, and इसमें इस चैप्टर में आपने पढ़ा हकीम शेख. You have read about the story of Hakim Sheikh. Hakim Sheikh fell down from the train. He got so injured. He was carried to government hospitals as he was weak. He was worker. He was coming from his job. He fell down from the train. He got so injured. He was carried to government hospitals. But government hospitals did not admit him by saying they had no emergency services. He was carried to various government hospitals. There are about 7-8 hospitals he was carried. All refused by saying doctors were not available or medical emergency treatment is not there. All refused. As his condition was critical, he was carried to private hospital. In private hospital, he got immediate treatment. And after a few days, he got recovered. He got best treatment in the private hospital. And after a few days, he got recovered. And now he had to pay bill. And amount was so high that was not affordable by Hakim Sheikh. He was poor. He was unable to afford such bill. So he filed up a petition in the court, and court gave justice to Hakim Sheikh. Compensation was given to Hakim Sheikh. Government was asked to pay back the amount which Hakim Sheikh had given in the hospital as a bill. Government had to pay back that amount to Hakim Sheikh. And government was also, this was done because ऐसा क्यों उसे क्यों compensate मिला? Because Constitution has given us right to life, and as government hospital refused to admit Hakim Sheikh, in this way they violate the right to life of Hakim Sheikh. अब समझ आई? क्योंकि उन्होंने उसके अगर उसको कुछ हो जाता, वो उसको इतनी चोटें लगी कि वो ना बचता अगर, तो क्या जो हॉस्पिटल उसे एडमिट ही नहीं कर रहे थे, उन्होंने तो उसको खतरे में डाल दिया ना बाय रिफ्यूजिंग टू एडमिट हिम. इन दिस वे गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल जो थे, दे वायलेटेड द राइट टू लाइफ ऑफ Hakim Sheikh. So that's why government had to pay back the amount which Hakim Sheikh had given in the hospital. Now, from this story, you came to know about this. Which services are good, government or private? Private. लोग प्रेफर किसको करते हैं? प्राइवेट को. चाहे पुअर हैं, दे प्रेफर प्राइवेट. प्राइवेट को प्रेफर किया जाता है. ऐसा क्यों? रीजन इज इमरजेंसी ट्रीटमेंट इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल। आप उसे ऑपोजिट करते जाओ, बाय चांस आपको डिफरेंशिएट आ जाए, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन गवर्नमेंट एंड पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज। पब्लिक मीन्स तो गवर्नमेंट के अंडर है, प्राइवेट इंडिविजुअल। पब्लिक में तो आप ये कहोगे ना रन बाय गवर्नमेंट, इधर आप कहोगे रन बाय एन इंडिविजुअल, इधर आप कहोगे कॉस्ट ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट इज लो पब्लिक में, उधर आप कहोगे कॉस्ट ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट इज हाई, इधर आप कहोगे इमरजेंसी ट्रीटमेंट समटाइम्स नॉट अवेलेबल, उधर आप कहोगे 24 आवर्स इमरजेंसी सर्विसेज आर अवेलेबल, इधर आप कहोगे समटाइम्स स्टाफ इज नॉट केयरिंग या कुछ भी, उधर आप कहोगे स्टाफ इज सो केयरिंग, तो इधर आप कहोगे समटाइम्स इक्विपमेंट्स आर आउटडेटेड, उधर आप कहोगे वेल मेंटेन्ड इक्विपमेंट्स, इधर आप क्लीनिनेस को भी लेके कह सकते हो कि क्लीनिनेस पे इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दी गई, उधर आप कहोगे इंपॉर्टेंस, उधर आप कहोगे कि क्लीनिनेस जो इनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है दैट इज वेरी गुड, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल इज वेरी गुड। तो इस वजह से आप बताओगे कि दीज आर द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन प्राइवेट एंड पब्लिक हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज। बट एक चीज में फर्क है कि इधर जो है कॉस्ट है जो लो है, उधर कॉस्ट इज हाई, इधर पुअर को प्रॉब्लम आती है अफोर्ड करने में, तो इस वजह से हम कहेंगे, ठीक है। तो पुअर को किसमें, प्राइवेट में, ठीक है। अब मैं पूछूं डज हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल इन इंडिया, सबको इक्वली अवेलेबल है? मैं कहूंगी कि इंडिया में हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल है इक्वली, बट स्टिल हम कहेंगे कि यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है। इक्वली मींस गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल जो है वहाँ पे लोग जो है वो प्रेफर ही नहीं करते जाना, ठीक है। बट प्राइवेट में इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर पुअर पीपल टू गेट ट्रीटमेंट फ्रॉम प्राइवेट hospitals. Sometimes they have to mortgage their property or sometimes they have to sell their, आप कह सकते हो कि एक्सपेंस जो भी उनके पास गुड्स होती हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल ज्वेलरी एसेट्स जो भी उनके पास होते हैं, they have to sell. तो इन दिस वे वी कैन से कि प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल की जो सर्विसेज हैं दे आर नॉट अफोर्डेबल बाय पुअर पीपल, तो इस वजह से हम इसको जस्टिफाई करेंगे, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज इन दिस चैप्टर हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज में आपने दो स्टोरीज पढ़ी हैं, फर्स्ट इज अबाउट केरला एक्सपीरियंस एंड देन कोस्टा रिका। 1996 में केरला की गवर्नमेंट ने 40% अपने फंड्स, केरला गवर्नमेंट ने 40% फंड्स किसको दिए, पंचायत को। स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने 40% फंड्स किसको दे दिए, पंचायत को, विलेजेस में जो होती है। बदले में क्या मांगा, टू प्रोवाइड हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज, सैनिटेशन फैसिलिटी, एजुकेशनल फैसिलिटीज टू द पीपल। तो केरला की गवर्नमेंट ने इस वजह से अपना पंचायत को 40% फंड्स दिए टू प्रोवाइड बेसिक फैसिलिटीज टू द पीपल। बट फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं केरला में हॉस्पिटल्स थे तो बेड्स नहीं थे, अगर बेड्स थे तो डॉक्टर्स नहीं थे। स्टिल देयर वाज प्रॉब्लम हो, शॉर्टेज हो, किसकी शॉर्टेज रहेगी, कुछ हॉस्पिटल्स में बेड्स वर अवेलेबल, डॉक्टर्स वर नॉट अवेलेबल। इफ डॉक्टर्स वर अवेलेबल, मेडिसिन वर नॉट अवेलेबल, इक्विपमेंट्स वर नॉट अवेलेबल। तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स कहीं ना कहीं फिर भी फेस करनी पड़ी। नेक्स्ट, कोस्टा रिका ने क्या किया। कोस्टा रिका जो है हेल्दीएस्ट कंट्रीज इन सेंट्रल अमेरिका, हेल्दीएस्ट कंट्री इन सेंट्रल। अब इसको हेल्दीएस्ट कंट्री बोला गया है बिकॉज यहाँ की गवर्नमेंट ने डिसीजन क्या लिया कि उन्होंने क्या नहीं रखी, आर्मी। उन्होंने जो खर्चा आर्मी पे स्पेंड करना था, दे डिसाइडेड टू स्पेंड दैट मनी ऑन हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज, टू प्रोवाइड हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज टू द पीपल। उन्होंने बेस्ट टू बेस्ट हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज लोगों को प्रोवाइड की और कोस्टा रिका बन गई हेल्दीएस्ट कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड। सेंट्रल अमेरिका की हेल्दीएस्ट कंट्री है। यू नो कि आपको ये पता है जो आपने समोआ आइलैंड पढ़ा है, हाउ गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज, लेसन नंबर ग्रोइंग अप एज बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, Samoa Island is a part of large group of small islands in southern part of Pacific Ocean. Samoa Island Pacific Ocean की किस साइड है? ईस्टर्न पार्ट, वेस्टर्न पार्ट, सदर्न पार्ट, नॉर्दर्न पार्ट. Samoa Island lies in the dash part of Pacific Ocean. Eastern, western, northern, southern part. Southern part of Pacific Ocean. Samoa Island lies in the southern part of Pacific Ocean. अब आप मुझे बताओगे नेक्स्ट इज should we give importance to the household work of the woman? Should we give importance? Yes, we should give importance to the household work. We should give importance to the household work. Next is how state government works. State government कैसे work करती है? तो सबसे पहले तो legislative assembly. In Punjab, we are living in Punjab. In Punjab, we have unicameral legislature, legislative assembly है. चलो हम पंजाब का ही करते हैं. Single house, legislative assembly है, council नहीं है. Head of government कौन है? Chief Minister. Head of state कौन है? Governor. ठीक है. अब first is कैसे ये हम कहेंगे कि MLAs हो, MLAs are elected. First of all, the state is divided into smaller parts known as constituencies. From each constituency, one member is elected. That becomes MLA, member of Legislative Assembly. And then, अब हम कहेंगे कि वो MLAs ministers कैसे बन जाते हैं? Name of some of the MLAs are given to the. सबसे पहले तो गवर्नर किसकी ओर सेरेमनी करवाता है? Chief Minister. Chief Minister. Then Chief Minister gives some names to the governor, and then oath ceremony of some MLAs conducted by the governor. After taking oath, MLAs become ministers, and then departments are allotted to the ministers by the Chief Minister. उनको department कौन allot करता है? Chief Minister. वो Chief Minister की टीम बन जाती है. In this way, MLAs become ministers. इनके views को जो भी इनके decisions होते हैं, why they are debated. Sometimes these people take decisions which are not in the favor of the majority of the population. So their decisions can be debated. Their decisions may be debated because while taking decisions, they are asked to consult the MLAs. They have to consult the MLAs. MLAs represents the constituency. हर एरिया का जो MLA होता है वो अपनी constituency को represent करता है. अगर किसी भी एरिया के MLA को ना सुना गया, it means that constituency is ignored. उसको ignore कर दिया ना फिर, तो it means सबको सुना जाना चाहिए. Then decisions should be taken after consulting large number of the people. Decision तब लिए जाने चाहिए. That decisions will be good for the whole of the society, जो कि consult करके लिए जाते हैं. So in this way, decisions taken by ministers sometimes are not good and they may be debated, can be debated. फिर हम कहेंगे कि decisions जो हैं, MLAs जो होते हैं of the constituencies, they raise their problems, highlights their problems and want solution of the problem, and then government has to give answers. Government has to solve their problems, and then decisions are taken by the government, and those decisions are implemented by the government departments. Decisions are taken by the ministers and government departments implement those decisions. Means ministers और government department के काम में क्या फर्क हुआ? Ministers क्या लेते हैं? Decisions, and those decisions are implemented by कौन करता है उन्हें इम्प्लीमेंट? गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स. देयर आर वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट सच एज, जैसे आपने पढ़ी है, हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट है, एजुकेशनल डिपार्टमेंट है ना, डिफरेंट